Welcome to the Calculus, a collection of micro lectures, video lessons, and sample exercises. Let us use the already proven differentiation rules in computing the derivative of this given function. Our function contains cosine, hence it's one of the examples of trigonometric functions, and if we are to look for its derivative, we are going to use here the differentiation rule specific to cosine. We have here our function f of x is equal to 2x squared cosine x. Now it's very important for us to remind ourselves that there are two different functions here, and the operation between them is multiplication. Hence, we are going to use here the product rule, or the rule in differentiating a product of functions. You can let g of x here be the algebraic function 2x squared, and then you will have here h of x be your cosine x. And of course, when we're talking about the rule in differentiating a product of functions, we are going to use this idea. Let's say f of x, and the first derivative is actually a result when we multiply the derivative of the first function times the second function plus the derivative of the second function times the derivative of the first function. Of course, you can rewrite them alternately because multiplication is commutative, similar as this, and at the same time you can interchange these pairs because addition is also commutative. Nevertheless, we'll have the same result whichever you will apply. And the reason why this is under trigonometric rule, because we have here trigonometric function. So before we proceed to identifying the final answer for this, let us of course express both g of x and h of x in terms of their first derivative. G of x here is expressed as a constant multiple. You have here a constant and you have here a power. Hence, this will become 2 separating the constant times, and then you derive the power. You have here 2, that's for your n, x, n minus 1, which will give us a result of 4x to the power of 1, or just simply 4x. That's for the first derivative of g. As for h prime of x, we are going to derive cosine x. And as mentioned, there is that rule, the rule for deriving a trigonometric function cosine x, it's equal to negative sine x. We have proven this already on one of our videos in this playlist. You may want to review that. And of course, very important, it's negative sine x. One thing that might be incorrect for some is the miscalculation, at the same time the removal of negative sign. So again, since this is cosine x, automatically the first derivative of that is just negative sine x. With this now already given, let's proceed to the product rule. G prime of x, again, if this is what you will follow, or you can interchange terms together with the commutative property of addition, it's okay. But let's start with g prime of x. You will have 4x times the original second function cosine x, then plus the derivative of the second function, which is negative sine x, times the original g of x here, 2x squared. Pardon for the spaces. Now, simply combine them. Of course, this should be multiplication, because you can simply remove the grouping symbol, just like earlier. 4x cosine x, and applying the rule of signs, you have here minus. You can write this first, just like what happened here, 2x squared sine x. The negative sign is already indicated here, so no need to make that as negative sine x. So this comprises the first derivative of the given function using the rules on differentiation, which involves product, constant multiple, power, and of course the trigonometric function cosine x. Thank you very much for watching. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe now.